Hello friends, how are you? Hope you are doing well. So let us start the new topic called developing an ESG system procedure. Okay, developing environmental social governance system procedures. This will involve establishing the structured framework to integrate, manage and improve ESG practices within the organization. Here we will have a comprehensive outline of creating an ESG system procedure. So first is define the ESG objectives and the scope. The objectives will be like clearly articulating the organization's goals for integrating ESG considerations into its operations and decision making processes. In the scope, we can say we define the scope of the ESG system, including environmental, social, and governance aspects to be addressed, and specify the organizational units or facilities covered. We establish the governance structure in the next step. We set up the ESG committee or responsible officers, identify the leadership responsible for overseeing ESG initiatives, setting the priorities and ensuring accountability. Also, the roles and responsibility, we need to define the roles and responsibilities for implementing ESG policies, procedures and initiatives across different departments and level of the organizations. Then we conduct the materiality assessment. We identify the material ESG topics. We conduct a materiality assessment to identify the most significant ESG issues relevant to organizations, operations, and stakeholders. Also, we prioritize those ESG topics based on their potential impacts on the organization's financial performance, reputation, and stakeholders' interests by integrating the threshold criterias, right? And then we develop the ESG policies and procedures. In the policy development, we create clear and concise ESG policies. Those align with the organizational objectives, regulatory requirements, and stakeholder expectations. We go for procedure development, defining step-by-step procedures for implementing ESG policies, including environmental procedures, example like waste management, energy efficiency. For social side, procedures can be like diversity and inclusion, community engagements, governance-related procedures like ethics and compliance procedures, risk management procedures. In the next, we integrate ESG into the business processes. We should have the integration plans. We embed ESG considerations into the core business operations, business processes such as strategic planning, risk management, procurement, supply chain management. Also, we need to provide training and awareness. We need to conduct training programs to educate employees on ESG policies, procedures, and their roles in achieving ESG goals. Next is establish the performance metrics and monitoring. We need to set up the KPIs, define measurable KPIs to track the progress and performance across environmental social governance dimensions. All the ESG dimensions we need to cover based on the materiality topics. Monitoring and reporting, we establish a framework for monitoring ESG performance, data collection, reporting results internally and externally. Also, we conduct regular audits and reviews. In the audit program, we need to develop an audit program to periodically assess the compliance with ESG policies, identify areas for improvement, and verify the data accuracy. Also, we manage reviews by conducting regular management reviews to evaluate the effectiveness of the ESG system, addressing emerging issues, and driving the continuous improvement. Ensure compliance and risk management. In this compliance assurance, we monitor regulatory requirements related to ESG and ensure compliance with applicable laws, regulations, and standards. And the risk management says that integrate ESG risks into the operations or the organization's overall risk management framework, and also develop strategies to mitigate the risk and capitalize on the opportunities. Stakeholder engagement and communications. We need to have the engagement strategy. We need to develop a stakeholder engagement plan or strategy to solicit the feedback, address the concerns, and communicate ESG initiatives performance. Also, we need to take care of the transparency and reporting. We prepare and publish ESG disclosures, their reports, and communications to stakeholders, demonstrating transparency and accountability. Last is continuous improvement. We develop feedback mechanisms. We establish mechanisms for receiving and responding to stakeholder feedback on ESG performance and practices. Continuous learning, foster a culture of continuous improvement by learning from best practices, industry benchmarks, and emerging trends in the ESG managements. Then we consider certain implementation considerations like resource and support. We allocate adequate resources, including budget, technology, and expertise, to support the implementation and maintenance of the ESG system. Also, maintain flexibility to adapt the ESG system in response to the changing internal and external factors, evolving ESG trends such as organizational growth, industry developments, and stakeholder expectations, and the regulatory requirements also. So, by following these steps and guidelines, organizations can establish a robust ESG system procedure that will enhance sustainability performance, will improve the risk management, and contributes to long-term value creation for the stakeholders. Thank you very much, friends. Let us start the new topic now.